Hey, tubers, how's everything going today? It is I, the Little Dragon D Heller 777, coming at you. Out for a short fall ride. Nice and brisk, for sure. I don't know what the temperature is, probably in the low 50s, upper 40s, low 50s, somewhere in there. So I thought, you know what? That'd make fine riding conditions. So anyway, I did kind of have a topic. Kind of talk about. Got a couple friends at work last week that ride, and one of them mentioned to me that he was done riding for the season and that he'd put his bike away, drained all the gas, drained the carburetors, took the battery out and everything. Which brings me to my question. You guys and girls that don't ride all year, what do you exactly do to winterize your bikes? And I know there may be a big difference in people that have heated garages. I like that word, garages. Or just a shed, unheated shed, or whatever to keep your bike in. Some people just keep them outside covered up, with tarps and stuff. I've done that, did that for many years. So I kind of wonder what y'all do to take care of your bikes during the wintertime. I'll tell you what I do first. Not much. I try to either ride mine or start it and make an attempt to ride it all year round. Now, in a normal winter, I can't do that. Get way too much snow to ride all the time. But I hardly ever put my bike completely to bed. For many years, my bike just sat outside, covered with tarps. Now it's just in a shed, unheated. But what I do with mine is, because I try to ride it on days that are bearable, rideable, when the streets are manageable. As far as I'm concerned, it's riding weather. So what I do with mine is, basically, I just add a little bit of stable. I go get a full tank of gas, load it up with stable, run it into the carburetors for a couple minutes, shut it off. Then I just keep it that way all winter long. If I get out and ride and have to add more gas, then more stable goes in, just in case I get into a stretch of bad weather where I can't do any riding, where there's too much snow or ice on the roads. That's about it for me. And I start it every other day at least, no matter what the weather is, snow, no snow. It gets started to keep the battery up. I don't run a battery tender to it unless it's going to be an extended period of time where I can't ride. Okay, that's all I do on mine. So what do you guys do on yours? Let me know if it's going in a heated garage, what you do, if anything. If it's going in an unheated area, what do? Do you go as far as to drain all the gas out of your carburetors, like my friend, to keep them from gumming up? Or do you just maybe add some stable like I do, run it through there? You just throw the battery tender on it? Give me an idea what you guys do, and if your bikes are nice and cozy, or they out there chilling, kind of like mine does. I'd be kind of interested. I kind of questioned my buddy that I work with. I said, too soon to be putting your bike away. But he's a fair weather rider. If it starts to turn cold at all, he doesn't have anything to do with it on a bike. So his is tucked away for the year. It's too bad too, man. Beautiful bike. You ought to be out on it. So, you know, he told me, he said, hell, I've drained all the gas out of the carburetors, got the battery tender on there, pulled the battery out, put a battery tender on it, all that other good stuff. Which brought me to the question, you know, how many people go through all that trouble? Not I, that's for sure. Girl can drive, or whoever it is, stuck in that traffic for a while. Anyway, this was just a short jaunt. Wanted to kind of get a little charge on the battery. I hadn't ridden since the day before yesterday, I guess. So, and the nights have been getting down into the low 30s. I had a heavy frost this morning. I was out hunting this morning, bow hunting, and it had to be below 32 where I was at because we had a real heavy frost. So that brought me to the point where I said I better get out and do a vlog on this and just find out what everybody's doing. Boy, it feels good. I'm telling you, I don't know how anybody can put their bike away when it's 40, 50 degrees outside. Just too much good riding weather left. You gotta squeeze in every minute you can. I mean, if I lived in California like my friend Triple X Deadhead, there wouldn't be any sense of urgency to get out and ride. I mean, you pretty much just ride every day. Sorry for the wind noise. It's extremely windy out here today. It's the only reason why I'm not out bow hunting right now. Yeah, he pretty much ride whenever he wants to. Road conditions, you know, temperature's nice, road conditions pretty much always nice out there. You know, may get a little rain, but that's nothing. But I kind of envy him. But I try to ride as much as I can, as long as I can. Last year I managed to ride all year round. We had a really unusually warm winter, you know, where we get many days in the 50s and even some days we're up in the 60s, you know, just unheard of in the middle of the country here during the winter time. And normally we have about 25, 26 inches of snow. Last year we had like 4.5 inches of snow. All right, folks, so much for my ride. You all be good now. I'll talk to you later.